In this video, I'm going to show you how to use our short interest scanner. This is a powerful scanner that allows you to very easily find some neat short interest setups, but it's important that you know how to use it so that you can avoid some of the false signals. Now, if you open up the left-hand side, you'll notice that you have a very familiar filters feature, which is similar to the filters that we had inside of our live scanner. The filters here are designed for the short interest, and they're all designed to help you find both bullish and bearish setups very easily. Now, right off the bat, there's a few things you should know about short interest. There's high short interest, which I have classified as double-digit short interest, and you can very easily filter down to that in one click. Now, by its very definition, short interest implies that a lot more folks, especially if you had a high number here, are short that particular symbol. So by default, a lot of folks being short would imply a bearish bias. So high short interest plus a bearish market stage plus a bearish momentum cross would be a very nice setup for a very logical bearish setup here, in which you're trying to use a very particular trigger as your entry, which is the 3 EMA crossing below the 8 when all other signs are pointing bearish. How do you find that? Well, you can look for high short interest by using this filter right here, and now I'm going to focus on just greater than 20%. That automatically takes us down to a much smaller list of just 14 symbols. Now you'll notice ETFs for the most part, and then you'll notice one or two stocks. So we don't really actually need to dig too much deeper here. You'll notice Sentinel, you'll notice Kohl's, and I think that's about it. So let's take a look at both of those in a little bit more detail. So I'm going to look at Sentinel, and I'm going to look at Kohl's. Now notice how each of them has a very different market stage here. Sentinel, ticker symbol S, has a market stage of deceleration, whereas Kohl's has a market stage of accumulation. That's kind of interesting. If you take a look at this far rightmost column, which is stacked MA, you'll notice that there too are EMAs are stacked bearishly for Sentinel, and our EMAs are stacked bullishly for Kohl's. So very interesting there. Now you also notice there's a 5-day changer, and that tells you what has been happening to the short interest over the recent period. And in the case of Kohl's, that stands out because outside of UNG here, Kohl's has had the highest increasing short interest. So Kohl's looks very interesting. What's Kohl's short interest? 24.6%. Definitely high. Definitely one I would want to pay attention to for one of those GME type setups in which I'd be looking for the shorts to actually get blown out where they have to do something like cover their shorts quickly, leading to a gamma squeeze. So out of the candidates that we see here, I like Kohl's for a potential gamma squeeze. Sentinel, on the other hand, looks better for a bearish trend following entry the next time we see the 3 EMA cross below the 8 EMA. We're missing a pink dot here, but if we were to see a pink dot, for example, that would be a nice trigger telling us that, hey, Sentinel would be one to look at for a potential short. Now it feels like it's finding a needle in the haystack to find what these pink and blue dots are like. So let's go back to all short interest. And instead, let's try and focus on just the places where we have this short interest giving us a momentum signal to the downside. And instead of greater than 20%, let's say 10 to 20%. Now you have two new stocks, WU and TDOC. So let's go ahead and look at each of those in more detail. So if you were to take a look at Western Union market stage of distribution, that's a little bit more bearish, so that looks nice here. Contrast that with Teladoc, which is in a market stage of acceleration. So why would I be going counter trend for a overall longer term swing trade, even though, say, the momentum cross might have traded? Well, if you remember from our chart section, there's a handful of reasons why you might do that, but one of those, so let me actually come into the charts for Teladoc, would be if we're extended from the market pulse line. So let's go ahead and see, are we extended from the market pulse line? Not really, we're 4.48%, but if you take a look at where Teladoc has been in relation to the market pulse, it doesn't really feel like we're that far away. 4.48% for Teladoc is actually quite relative. So from the short interest scanner, Teladoc doesn't really look interesting for this bearish momentum cross, but Western Union surely does. bearish stack DMAs, market stage that's poor. Let's go ahead and take a look at that in a little bit more detail. See if that looks like something that you might be interested in shorting. Western Union here looks much better for a potential short side trade, minus the fact that it's a low price stock already. So you only have $8.14 left to get to zero. However, all other things considered, looks nice. Market stage of distribution, getting a short entry close to our variable moving average line. We're seeing high short interest. Lots of reasons why we would want to see that short interest continue to push. Now let's find some high short interest opportunities. Actually, there's really none. You have to go to what, the 5 to 10% to potentially find some. So really, it was just the Sentinel that stood out here for the potential momentum trade. And even there, we don't have a momentum cross. So that's how you use our short interest scanner to very easily find both bullish and bearish momentum trades. We took a look at how to combine market stage with stacked DMAs with short interest to figure out which symbols you'd want to maybe look at for bullish setups and which symbols you might maybe want to look at for bearish setups using the different clues we have available. Now in our next video, we're going to jump straight into Thinkorswim and we're going to start talking indicators. I'll show you how to set up your Thinkorswim charts the way I have mine, the indicators I like to use, where you can find them, what each one of them means, and in the video after that, we're going to bring that together for setups and really piece together everything we've discussed in this onboarding series so that you can very easily use the live scanner to now jump inside of Thinkorswim and find setups that actually match your trading style, along with specific triggers to actually place and execute your trades. See you in the next video. We'll start with the indicators, then move on to the strategies.